At 17, an age of dreams and exploration, for Shiloh Pitt, it has been a time of dramatic upheaval and significant decisions, which have propelled her into a premature adulthood. Her life is now on the brink of a major change after it was revealed that her name has been removed from her father's $300 million estate. Brad Pitt's sudden decision has sparked speculation and questions about its impact on Shiloh. Who is Shiloh really, and why is she facing such a sudden change? Let's explore this through Shiloh's recent revelations, the setbacks she has faced, and how she has dealt with her parents' divorce. But before delving into Shiloh's recent disclosures, let's take a look back at the journey the Pitt family has been on and the paths they have taken. The love story between the world's most handsome man and the most alluring woman on the planet has come to an end. 20 years have passed since they fell in love, got married, divorced, and then engaged in subsequent disputes. The relationship between Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt has become the focus of attention from the media, public opinion, and fans worldwide. From the dreamy early days when they met on a film set, Angelina and Brad quickly became one of the most famous and admired couples in Hollywood. But the serene and happy days seemed to last only for a moment. Life is constantly changing, and with it, so did their relationship. Conflicts and disagreements gradually arose, eventually leading to a noisy divorce and property dispute that shook the world of showbiz. Today, with everything settled, the relationship between Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt is no longer something strange or shocking. But what they have been through together, the memories, the happiness, and the pain, will forever be an inseparable part of their journey. Two people, once deeply in love, now walk separate paths, but they will always be essential to each other, in the past, present, and future. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie perhaps felt happiest during the time they were not officially married to each other. They always appeared together as a family, hand in hand and radiantly happy, but they never fit the traditional family mold. This is because of the unique nature of the relationship among the 8 members of the Jolie-Pitt family, with the nucleus being the love between Brad Pitt, a star of over 40 films spanning a 30-year career, and Angelina Jolie, equally dazzling with over 30 iconic roles in 20 years. Together, they raised 6 children bearing the Jolie-Pitt name, including 3 adopted children: Maddox, from Cambodia; Zahara, from Ethiopia; Pax Thien, from Vietnam, and 3 biological children: Shiloh, 3-year-old twins Knox and Vivian. They traveled the world as a family, sometimes visiting each other on film sets in France or Bulgaria, other times shopping in London, sightseeing in Saigon, or dining in Venice. The irony is that one cannot call Pitt and Jolie husband and wife. Instead, one can only say Brad, girlfriend and kids, or Jolie, partner and kids. This is because the most powerful couple in Hollywood has never officially married according to any cultural or religious customs. In fact, the happiness they are experiencing is built on the ashes of past unhappiness and breakups, which occurred before they came together in 2005. In the world of Hollywood, enduring happiness from the beginning to forever after, like a fairy tale, is perhaps an impossibility. In 1996, Jolie got married for the first time to her co-star in the movie Hackers, Johnny Lee Miller, and they divorced 3 years later. But just 2 months after their divorce, she remarried another co-star, Billy Bob Thornton, when they both starred in the movie Pushing Tin. Jolie divorced Thornton in May 2003, just 2 months after adopting her first child, Maddox. Both husbands are believed to have had a negative impact on Jolie. Her wild love affairs in her 20s made her the target of tabloid mockery, such as the white shirt with her groom Miller's name written in her own blood, or wearing vials of each other's blood around their necks with Thornton. Pitt had a less tumultuous marital life and only one breakup, caused by none other than Jolie. In June 1997, after 3 years of dating, he got engaged to Iron Man actress Gwyneth Paltrow, but they broke up 6 months later. A year later, he fell for Jennifer Aniston, the blonde-haired, blue-eyed dream girl of romantic comedies. They married in July 2000. Throughout the early 2000s, Pitt and Aniston were hailed as the golden couple of Hollywood, even though Aniston was criticized as a pretty but dull actress. It seemed like nothing could separate them until Jolie appeared. By the fall of 2005, Brad and Jen's marriage officially ended, while at the same time, Jolie revealed she was pregnant with Brad's first child. Shiloh Nouvelle Jolie-Pitt was born on May 27, 2006, in Namibia via cesarean section. The first photos of the baby were sold to People magazine for over $4.1 million for North American rights, which Jolie used for charity. With the arrival of a shared child, Pitt and Jolie's family gained a blood relationship, and clearly, this tightened the bond between the existing members. Not stopping there, the couple continued to surprise by adopting Pax Thien, formerly known as Pham Quang Sang, in March 2007, followed by the birth of twins Knox Leon and Vivian Marceline in Nice, France, in July 2008. In one of his shares, Brad said, "Angie and I can do everything to make them live normally and try to capture special moments for us. It's not unusual for children. It's not easy when you appear from dawn until lights out, we're always followed. Our children always have to live behind big doors. Outside, there are always many paparazzi." The Jolie-Pitt family of 8 became an admirable model in showbiz as they fearlessly traveled across continents to adopt children and actively engaged in philanthropy. At that time, neither had registered their marriage. Brad Pitt once shared that he and his ex-wife were urged by their children to get married. In 2014, Brad Pitt held a private wedding ceremony in France with Angelina Jolie and their children. However, soon after their second wedding anniversary, Jolie filed for divorce from Pitt on September 20, 2016. The reasons cited were irreconcilable differences and a request for custody of all 6 children, with visitation rights granted to Pitt. The actress did not ask for spousal support. Both parties fought for custody of the children for several years, spending millions of dollars on legal fees. Subsequently, they continued to feud and litigate regarding the joint investment company. After Angelina Jolie sold her stake in the company without prior agreement with her ex-husband, she was sued for damaging the business. In 2021, Brad Pitt was initially granted joint custody of the children with his ex-wife. However, Angelina Jolie immediately appealed and provided further evidence that Brad Pitt had physically abused their children and the family during their time together. In 2022, Puck News released documents showing that Brad Pitt had physically abused his wife and children on a flight on September 14, 2016, while under the influence of alcohol and drugs. The lawsuits left both Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt exhausted. The Maleficent actress stated that when the legal proceedings concluded, she and her children could begin the healing process. At 17, Shiloh Pitt remains a strong and resilient individual. In the midst of the tense custody battle between her parents, Jolie currently has sole custody, while Pitt has visitation rights. Recent reports indicate that Angelina Jolie has sold her stake in the Chateau Miraval winery, which could affect Brad Pitt's property control. Despite the family's hardships, Shiloh continues to demonstrate remarkable strength. Within the Jolie-Pitt family, conflicts not only occur in the media but also spill into their private lives. The private plane incident is a significant issue, with Angelina accusing Brad of injuring her, leaving their children, especially Shiloh, confused and worried. During conflicts, 16-year-old Shiloh and her siblings are always caught in the middle. They worry about their mother during frightening flights, which is clear evidence of the impact their parents' disputes have had on their lives. However, in 2024, Shiloh showed remarkable strength. From witnessing her family struggle to find their way, her journey is a clear testament to her strong will. Shiloh's story is not just about overcoming challenges, growing, and prospering, but also a symbol of the strength of young people. While Brad acknowledges his mistakes and is working to address his alcohol issues, and Angelina continues her acting career, Shiloh quietly becomes stronger, becoming a symbol of hope. Shiloh's story reminds us that young people can overcome any family circumstances. On her 17th birthday, despite the tension between her parents, Angelina Jolie took her to Jamaica, leaving Brad Pitt feeling excluded. Despite these challenges, Pitt still hopes and looks forward to Shiloh's 18th birthday, hoping for a positive change in their situation. The custody battle is ongoing, leading them into legal disputes with no clear solution in sight. This further complicates their tense relationship and legal battles. As Pitt tries to address these challenges, he hopes for a better future beyond the custody battle. The public eagerly awaits any signs of resolution in the relationship between these two Hollywood stars, two entertainment icons. While her parents have left their mark in the film industry, Shiloh Jolie-Pitt, the daughter of Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, is making waves unexpectedly. At 17, Shiloh is carving out her own path, driven by her newfound love for dance. Recently, she has attracted widespread attention on social media platforms such as YouTube and TikTok. A fan account dedicated to showcasing her impressive dance moves has become a hit, featuring videos of Shiloh effortlessly performing energetic hip-hop routines to popular songs like those of Lizzo. Shiloh is shining with her talent and unique personality, and people are excited to see where she will go in her career and life. Amid legal disputes over real estate and the French winery Chateau Miraval, once co-owned by her parents, Shiloh remains focused on building her own future. The ongoing legal battles set the stage for her evolving story, transitioning from the glamour of Hollywood to the rhythmic beat of the dance floor. For Shiloh, the stage is no longer defined by red carpets and camera flashes but by the vibrant energy of hip-hop and the raw expression of movement. As Shiloh stepped onto the red carpet for the premiere of Bullet Train in Los Angeles, her pride couldn't help but make her father, Brad, express his admiration, even admitting that her skills brought tears to his eyes. Shiloh's journey serves as a reminder that talent truly knows no bounds, and individuality is something to celebrate. As she continues to make strides in the world of dance, Shiloh proves that she is not just a Hollywood royalty, she is a rising star in her own right. Reconnecting with her father amid her parents' custody battle, 17-year-old Shiloh Jolie-Pitt has decided to live with her father, Brad Pitt, before she turns 18. Family insiders revealed that Shiloh wants to spend time with her father at his impressive Los Feliz mansion before she turns 18, wanting to shake things up a bit. She always feels happiest when she's with her father. Brad is thrilled with his daughter's decision, although it may make things awkward for him as he is dating.